The cold dawn sand bites at bare feet. On a narrow shoreline, 12,000 years ago, a small band huddles between hunger and hope. The wind smells of salt, and smoke threads from the last ember of a dying fire. They learn the land by taste and the sky by habit. But soon, saved seeds become a plan, and the first villages rise from the dark, fertile silt of the Tigris and Euphrates. Fingers press rows of barley into the earth. Fields yield a surplus, and that surplus feeds not just families, but towns, officials, and the very first cities. In Mesopotamia, Egypt, and the Indus Valley, writing tracks debts, law creates order, and money settles exchanges. Power concentrates. Temples organize faith, and kings centralize authority. From these new centers, paths push outward. Caravans creak across the steppes of the Silk Roads. Ships harness the monsoon winds of the Indian Ocean. Goods, tools, and words circulate. Pilgrims carry Buddhism in scrolls and songs. Paper, spice, and new ideas are exchanged for trust, and distant neighbors become known. Empires rise and fall along these routes, but the connections remain. Faiths like Hinduism and Judaism travel with merchants and families, while Christianity and Islam reshape governance and community, weaving together an Afro-Eurasian world. Before sunrise, on the creaking deck of a ship, a pilot squints west. The ocean heaves. This is a new age of connection forged on the sea. The Columbian Exchange melts continents, bringing maize to Europe and wheat to the Americas. But it also unleashes smallpox and fuels the horrors of plantation slavery. In a quiet workshop, a lens sharpens our view of the moon. An experiment begins to challenge the authority of crowns. The Enlightenment sketches a new map of human rights, and revolutions in the Americas and Europe ask a radical question. Could reason rewrite the rules of power? The hiss of steam in a brick mill offers one answer. The Industrial Revolution concentrates wealth and might as never before, breeding nationalism and expanding empires. The world is drawn closer by technology, only to be torn apart by two global wars. From the ashes, new institutions are born, old empires crumble, and a long Cold War divides the planet. Today, we live within the echoes of these histories. Our digital networks follow ancient trade routes. Our global challenges, from climate change to inequality, are rooted in decisions made centuries ago. And the fundamental questions remain the same as they were on that distant shoreline. How do we care for one another? Who belongs? And what future will we choose to build from the embers of the past?